Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Varda here, and we are about to go on our second trip down into the well. Now, last time we did a circuit which basically led us back here. And so, really, I missed this last time. It's just one of these right at the start. God damn. So blind sometimes. Alright, yes, so we're coming back to Hollow Knight, and the plan this episode really is just to see if we can learn some more about our surroundings, how and if we level up, and sort of get a better feel for the layout of the area underneath the well, because right now it just feels very maze-like, and bollocks. At least when they respawn, they don't instantly aggro you, which is nice. Alright, so I don't really want to mess around with these guys too much, because I want to check out what's this way. We went very far down last time. Oh. Are you alright, sir? Can I help you at all? Really? I can't interact with him, like, at all? Excuse me? Hello? Can I help you? I mean, you sound upset. Is there anything I can do? Or are you... I don't know, like, I want to help you, buddy, but you're not making this easy for me. Alright, weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll leave him to cry then. He doesn't seem to want our help very much, to be honest. Like, I was all ready to give it to him. Ow. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't just jump into shit like that in future. I like the fact that this stuff does move underneath you. It gives it a feeling of, like, having physics. Whether or not it actually does, I don't know, but I like that about the game. The platform's, like, actually feeling like, you know, you weigh something, you are impactful when you land on it. Alright, I mean, that was weird. Am I sure I can't interact with him? Like, in any way? Maybe if I cut his grass? Maybe then he'll like me? No? I did your lawn. I mowed your lawn. Hello? Well, unless I'm just missing something. I can't do shit there, so I'm just gonna leave and, be very unhappy that I couldn't help the crying person. And then almost get myself murdered, dropping straight down to the bottom. We're gonna do some healing, and I'm not too worried about killing all these enemies. I want to see what is this way. Inspect. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallow Nest, descend through the verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes will be granted, all truths revealed. Sounds like a good place to go, then. Did I just fuck up someone's grave? Oh my god. This feels like a boss. I wasn't ready for a boss. This seems spectacularly ineffective. But I don't have time. Like, does he have an attack I can actually punish him in? I mean, it doesn't seem like it, right? Like, we know he's there, but, like, look. I run over and this motherfucker's like, no. No, 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 no. Alright, like, can I give you a hug? You don't have to hug yourself. I won't hurt you, I promise, if you get out of the way. No, stop that. Come on, I just offered you a hug. Why are you spitting fire at me? Stop it. Can I bash these back at him or something? Nope. I am forced to conclude that we are missing a tool in our arsenal. Which would make this boss a lot easier. And so, quite by chance, we've stumbled onto something a level down. Ow. Give me my health back, please. I could be wrong, but it does look like it's a 1-to-1 ratio of enemies slain to health restored. Which is interesting. How in the fuck? Oh, I think I see. No? Okay. I was gonna be like, well, what if you land on the flat bits? Is that how you're meant to get up? There. He says losing a bunch of health for no reason. I don't know, this, well, it doesn't look like I can go this way either. Maybe I have to, like, wait until I can pick up, like, other abilities somewhere. Oh! Ah! Well, this seems promising. There's somebody humming, with notes. Hello, good sir! Ah! Hello there! Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I don't know why I wanted to say exquisitively. But there we go. It's a mashup of inquisitively and exquisite. So I guess it makes sense. He is an inquisitive fellow. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Purchase a map of the area. Yes, please. To view a map of the current area, view a detailed map of Hallow Nest in the map pane of the inventory. Okay. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, so that's, Corn, whatever his face is. So now we can actually see a map. Alright, well, we did get the information there that we should be able to buy things now from that shop. Whether that's old maps or a compass or whatever, we have some money available, so I think our next plan, before we venture too deep... Ow! Should be to regain altitude. And go back and have a look at the shop. And so that, dear viewers, is what we are going to do. Because I like to be well prepared. And I don't know if I can buy better gear or abilities or like anything of that ilk yet. But I would like to find out what our options are. So, back up to the surface, if you please. Ascend. Wait, why am I holding the map button? The interact button would be a good one to press, you doofus. There we go. Varda finally learnt what that button does. And the door is open. Enter. I shall. Oh, hello. Shop. Don't mind if I do. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. What, a wayward compass for 220? Well, we can't afford that right now. A quill. A bench pin. A vendor pin, a hot spring pin, a shell marker. Well, I think the bench pin sounds pretty useful, so we can find that. We can save up for the compass, no problem, and the quill. But I would like to... Actually... Let's go with the quill. So that we can mark new areas on our map for ourselves. And now we need to go do some farming, I suppose. I'm getting the feeling like this might be the kind of game where I have to do, like, just a little bit of running through off of camera. And then I'll catch you guys up on what it is I bought exactly when I get back to playing. Which is fine. But don't be surprised if, you know, I start a new video with some more stuff. That might just be how we have to proceed. Okay, so this was the temple. Why am I coming this way? I didn't mean to come this way. And I probably should have rested, but you know what? We have some health charges that we've gotten. So that should make everything all good on that front. I really do like the soundtrack. It's very atmospheric. But not really, like, too much. It doesn't, like, dominate... It doesn't dominate the, this, you know, the space. But it's still very noticeable. Okay, I gotta get better at timing, like, when I can actually jump up and attack things, because otherwise I'm gonna keep taking needless damage. But I think we killed 2 enemies, only took 1 hit, so we should be able to get full health back. Which feels pretty good. So we've explored both of those side avenues, and to be honest, right now, I couldn't see anything that would make us want to go that way. And, okay, so that's just a way up by the look of it. Ow! Okay. Well, that was dumb of me. Ah! Nearly got myself impaled, but you know what? That's okay. Because the word nearly gets to be in that sentence. Oh, I saw something come up off our screen. It looks like they're there to impede our way. How do I get up here? Nope, I didn't think it would be that way. Oh, I reckon I've got to go over when it disappears. And then from here, which is just a little bit higher up. Maybe if I... Yeah, I mean, that looks about right. Oof. Oh god, I just walked off the edge. Bollocks. Hello? A young couple's just taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop. And he recommended they get a bigger house. Alright, well, I thought we'd be okay, but I kind of yeeted myself into a spike trap one too many times, which is an appropriately broski style thing to do, really. I like the way I just used my old username as well. Which is an appropriately Varda thing to do, there we go. After years of calling it the broski yeet, it's gonna take some time for me to adjust, I'm afraid, folks. As I'm sure it did for many of you when I changed my username on stream. But that's by the by. We are here now. It's not changing back, so... yeah, let's go for a quick drop down to the bottom. Because we want to go and grab our stuff. I like your humming, sir. You seem good-natured and... Why? Why, Varda, why? Like, there are just certain things in games that I will do routinely, and it takes me ages. I'm quite stubborn to realise that they're a horrible, horrible idea. Wait, did we just lose everything? No, our shader's there, okay. Oh wait, is our shade an enemy until we kill it, and then once we kill it, we get our stuff back? Whew. Alright, good to know. Well, we are going down into the darker places in the world. Wow. Alright. Let's just walk into the water. That's a splendid idea. Alright, okay. This isn't going very well. I'll do the walk of shame back down to the well, just sort of pretending nothing happened. What do you mean? What do you mean? Stop looking at me like that. Nothing happened. I played flawlessly. Okay, well, to say that there is challenge is, I think, very true. Yeah, okay, I did pick the right path. I don't know why. We've done that like 3 times, and my brain was like, that's not the right way! Ow! Jeez, I can't even get down without taking damage from the environment, because I just, like, you know, Treebeard would call me hasty, I think. But that's alright. What is starting a new game for, if not for the purposes of noobing things up all the time? Come back, you. I think I have to be aggressive with this enemy type. That did seem to work quite a lot better. I think it's if I give it time to, like, spawn out the ads and build up numbers for itself. That's when we're gonna have issues. Hello? Oh, well that looks like that guy on the surface, right? The one that was crying? And we saw one of them in the very first level, before we even got into Dirtmouth. That was also sort of locked away. I wonder if we can talk to that guy up at the top now. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we can. So, I mean, we'll go check that out, I think. Trap respawns, good to know. Actually, let's go exploring. I'll probably forget to go and check out that that guy that was crying. Oh, well, this is good. This is money, and I require currency. So, how about ye, rocks? How about ye? How about ye, different rock? And then we come up here, and then we go, how about ye? Oh! Well, that opened up a secret sort of way forward by the look of it. Well, let's pick up all the currency, and then we'll go check that out. He says, running out of the room like an idiot. There we go. Alrighty. Any currency here? No? Okay, I don't actually think I jumped into that, but the game is telling me I did. It seems like a major issue with the healing system, probably when we get into, like, more difficult encounters, will simply be finding the time to actually get your healing off. Because while the healing is, like, reasonably substantial, it does take a couple of seconds to wind up. Alright, so that's a way forwards. But there's also this way. And I'm not really sure where it goes. Oh. Alright, well, it seems that my highly trained explorer's nose has led me to more currency. Which is great, because we need more currency. We're at 146, and in order to use the map properly, we need 220. Is that right? I mean, we haven't quite managed to, like, to fully explore this area. Alright, enemies have respawned, so I think that my way of dealing with them is going to be just to ignore them. Alright, eventually we're going to need to go up, because there was something up there that I was interested in by the look of it. Well, should be interested in. I'm a little bit worried about dying, though. I don't know, am I just fucking these jumps up? Is there like a grab? I mean, let's, okay. Options. Controller. Super dash is on LT. Oh, I don't have a super dash. What? Oh, and we have an inventory. Okay. Yeah, I think, like, there's going to be something that gives me, like, a little bit more agility at some point. Or at least I hope there is. Because right now, it doesn't feel like I can get up to those areas. I might just be, like, noobing it up, like, real big, you know? Oops, I didn't mean to run into that. I fully accept the possibility that I am just noobing it up real big. But, I have given it a good few goes, and it just doesn't seem like I can get the height required. I'll give it 1 or 2 more goes, maybe. It's interesting how much control over your jump you have, though. I mean, I don't seem to have a double jump function. I'm gonna have to go with that, you know, that I need something from, like, later on. Because right now I'm having 0 luck, and if I'm wrong, and I'll work it out along the way. But right now, that's kind of my working theory, is that we'll get some better gear, which will allow us to ascend a little bit of height, or we'll get some training, which will give us, like, you know, a double jump. Something like that. Basically, we are not at our final form yet. But, I don't know, I feel like I should be able to get up to these places. I mean, I'm going to take a little look at the controls here. Look up, look down, jump, attack. Dream nail, focus, cast. I mean, I don't have a cast yet, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Hang on, that's that. I don't have a dream nail, though. Okay, what happens if I, like, hold it up and then... No, I don't know. I might just be a total noob, like, I'm willing to accept that, but... Right now, I am having a very hard time actually getting to some of these slightly higher up places. Still, I reckon that what we need to do now is just keep exploring. And after a little while, if we keep exploring, what we'll end up with is, you know, a state of affairs in which we can more easily navigate some of these areas. It would make sense that not all of them are available to you right off the bat, at least as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, maybe that's just what we're dealing with here. It might just be that I suck at platforming, which, you know, is true. That much I can tell you is true without even thinking about it. I am not the best at platforming, in any way, shape, or form. So, this game could come with a reasonably steep learning curve. On that one. But that's okay. You know, sometimes you just gotta put the time in and learn the game a bit better. Well, where am I? Like, I honestly have zero idea where I am. Rhino bug! Slightly angrier brother of the unicorn, that one. Okay, where am I, though? I mean, I recognize this bit, I think. Because, like, I jumped up here, and this guy, like, immediately reacted to me. Yeah, there we go. And I think this... Yeah, I came in from the other side and had a hard time getting this beetle to fuck off. Alright, so I've basically done a circuit, right? That's what I'm finding out here, is that I've done a circuit of some kind. And I'll probably come across the temple or the top quite shortly. Yeah, because we couldn't get to that one. I wonder if we'll be able to get to it this time. Ow. Rude. You are the rudest of dudes. But I reckon I'm gonna have the same problem I had before if I try jumping to this one. Okay, well we have enough for the compass, and I wanted to go and check out whether that dude at the start who was crying, because we freed someone that looked quite like him, actually talks to us now. So, yeah, I think we'll do that, and then we'll probably call this, this episode a close. I'm not sure, though, like, it's one of those... I don't feel like I've made a huge amount of progress. But progress, you know, seems to be like once you unlock the map and you get a better idea of where you are and where things of interest are. Yeah, look! There's another one. And he gave us some currency. Here, I'll do your lawn again. You just paid me. There we go. Like, he seems happy. Well, I think that's a good place to call it an episode, folks. We made the dude who was crying happy. Look at that. We did a good deed for the day. Alright, I will catch you all in another video. If you did like, please hit that thumbs up button. And if I missed anything obvious or... well, really anything non-spoiler related you fancy putting in the comments, put it in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll catch you all in the next one.